I'm Hassan.
Nice to meet you, Hassan. I'm representative of Zincit company. Let's discuss our possibilities.
I would suggest we go for package D. I believe that the chances of FDA approvals are pretty high. I assess them as 60%, but nevertheless, it's not granted, right? So it's not something which we can expect with 100% of probability. So I think that in case there is no FDA approval, the total profit is going to be 20 million. And I believe that I need to receive the majority of that because my initial investment, my research, my publication was significant effort and spending from my side. So I believe that about 85% of the total profit should come to me. But at the same time, on the fairness side, in case FDA approval is granted afterwards, then the same percentage would go to you. So the 85% from 20 million is the 70 million on my side. But then if FDA approval is granted, then your portion is going to be 85% of the remaining million, the remaining portion of the profit, which is 120 minus 17 million, which you already paid to me. So it's 103. And like 85% is going to be about 88 million, which leaves me about 15 million of about 14.5%.
Okay, I see your quite rational background, but really my position almost the same, but I prefer to discuss the last option, which is E. And really background of that, it's the risk of not approval of FDA. Mm-hmm. Really, we expect only 10% of approval. Really, that means that chances is almost zero. We propose you will have bigger bonus part, but bit lower upfront payment to protect us from my company from not approval of FDA. You will have really the same amount of money in total. You believe more for approval, so you have to have your part as a bonus. What do you think?
I see your point. I, however, would like to go back to my option as well, because even if FDA approval is not granted, you still have profit, and 3 million is not zero, right? So because 20 minus 17 is going to be 3, so it's like you're not losing money, you still have profit. So therefore, the initial portion I think should be big on my side, and you wouldn't have them if not my research, because it's additional profit.
No, I agree with that, but really if you're interested only in profit, so your initial discussion with the first company could give you just 20 minutes and no risk at all.
But I understand that our main argument is about probability of the FDA approval, because you believe it's going to be 10%
yes.
chances, and I believe it's 60.
Yes.
Is there anything I can do to help to convince you and your team that the product has higher chances to be approved?
Let's think. Really, I agree with all your position, but still think that our risk much higher than yours. But option D is acceptable for us. Let's think we have agreement.
Okay. Thank you very much.